Hello and welcome to VRML Channel 2 for this matchup between Nameless and Nantes Esport. We're just waiting on these teams to send me the invite for the game, and we'll be underway with this game, this Master Divisional matchup for the European region. With that being said, I'm going to take a second to get into this game so we can get underway with this match. Kano saying he's watching both at once. That's a good choice. They're both going to be very good games. And I'll have to swap the teams and tell them to ready up. Then I'll be right back. Now that we are ready and waiting for these teams to ready up, checking chat, we've got Peanut Reese's Cup and Chirby 2000 and Jackaboy following within the past day. So thank you for following. And Kano, thank you for watching. These are going to be good games. I think it's Hellbent versus Envy on Channel 1. Now we'll have Palador and NightFiree casting. So with the ready up sent to these teams, we're just waiting on them to ready up. And again, I'm SputnikKobra. I don't even think I did the intro that time, but I'm SputnikKobra. And this is not Esport versus Nameless, not in orange and Nameless in blue. And I think they don't have a player, they don't have their full roster, so we're just waiting on them to get their last player in the game. But not having Swift, Alacost, Ninja Knight, and Charlie. Swift is a good friend of mine. We co-cast a lot for all of the games in the whole world and did a lot of Oculus venues, in Hex2906 being one of the new casters this season. Had a chance to cast with him a few times. I really enjoy him having him on the sideline analysis. And with that being said, we're about to start the first round. Oh wait, nope. Not yet. Let me go back to the pre-show. Only one team readied up. Oh, we can chill on this screen for a minute. And Miabra coming through saying, "Go Nameless." Well, we know who they want to win. So Multi being a very talented goalkeeper, I definitely like watching him play. I want to see what he's got this game. And with that being said, not now readied up. And now we are starting with the first round. And not just yet. We will have a crash out. So it looks like they will delay it once again. And he's back. So luckily he crashed out right before the match started. So they don't have to use a timeout. And Alikos, being one of the league moderators, definitely knows the rule set. So now we are underway with round 1 off this neutral joust. Nantes Esport versus Nameless. Miabra saying, let's go Nameless. I haven't seen anyone cheer on Nantes yet. And Charlie 13 will get the neutral joust. Nameless will shoot past it. But they'll come right back from mid. They'll stun out Charlie. Charlie now with possession, looking for an angle. Will lose it. Nameless is going to send it through the tube. These stacks are coming through. They're looking for possession. And to pick it up will be Goldfish. And Goldfish in that double coverage, gonna get that stun on Swift, but another stun coming through. We'll go back to Nameless. Hunter now with it. Hunter looking for that pass, getting that pass to Hex in the bubble. Hex sending it forward. The Goldfish and pulling out that goalie. So Alikos biting on that a little too hard, and Goldfish will find the shot at 5 meters, and that will put 2 points on the board for Nameless. And a little late on that replay, but nonetheless, it's there. So 2QB will be Alikos, sending it left. Charlie 13. Charlie 13 finding it down to Ninja Knight. Ninja Knight up to Swift. Swift going for that shot. Gonna bounce off the back wall, be slapped downward by a player from Nameless. Nameless is gonna lose it. Swift causing a little bit of confusion. And picking it up. Hunter not able to get it out of their back court on that clear. Looking for possession. Will bounce off the Geo, and Hex will finally be able to find it through that tube. And it will be overshot by that Nameless stack, and it will be knocked back towards the tube. Another clear going in, and that player from not able to find it, so Swift will go for that slap, and will bounce off the lower pocket of the goal. So a really good attempt from Not, but not able to find it into the goal. We'll pass up to Swift. Swift having another attempt, getting that cross and the stun, and Multi not able to get a hand on it, so Ninja Knight will put it in. That will be a tie game in this first round. 2 minutes off the clock. And I think this camera's slightly uneven, so let me fix it. Multi to take it. Multi sending it left into that tube. And then another forward pass, another cross to mid. So Hex now looking at this opportunity under coverage. He's going to try and dish it to the side. It's going to be a loose disc. Another stun coming through, so Nameless will pick it back up. Goldfish now with it. Goldfish just sending it towards the goal. Multi gonna find the interception, and then throw another interception in the hands of Swift. Swift not able to find it through. Will be picked up by Ninja Knight. Ninja Knight sending it down court into the hands of Charlie. And maybe some miscommunication there, maybe knocking off the head of his teammate, so they'll lose possession, but they'll regain it. Swift now going for that cross, and that save coming through from Multi, so Multi able to shut down that opportunity. But to recover it will be not. Ninja Knight now trying to find that pass to the floor. Will bounce off the Geo. So I said I really wanted to see what Multi's got, and he's already made one great save. So it will bounce down towards the floor, and Hex now will go for that clear off stealing. And that will be picked up by Not, set down towards that bubble of Nameless. It will be picked up by Hex. Hex under coverage. Will send that interception to Alikos. Alikos now looking for his team's positioning, but a little bit of a laggy interaction there. Nameless will recover it. Hex now under pressure, getting that clear through mid, but shutting it down will be Swift, swapping positions with Alikos at the back line. And not able to get a hand on that one, I will believe will be Ninja Knight off that pass from Swift. So now it is at mid, bouncing around, be picked up by Nantes. Swift now with it. Swift looking for that pass, getting it to Charlie 13, sending it forward. It will be slapped out by a player of Nameless. The Nameless coming through with that stack, looking for this opportunity. Hunter's going to send it down court. It's going to be picked up and slapped to the side by Nantes. Swift getting a hand on it. And Hex to pick it up, sending it mid to the hands of Multi. Multi making this drive towards the goal and getting it, dinging it right off that crossbar into the goal. So Miabra saying, but Nameless epic, and Epic Apple saying not tactical genius. So I definitely agree with that. And Miabra saying, come on Nameless, you can do this. Multi is epic. I definitely agree with that one. So Alikos 2QB sending it to tube into the hands of Swift. Swift looking to the floor, getting it in the hands of Ninja Knight. Ninja Knight feeding it right back to Alikos, so they're able to get up into the backcourt of Nameless. And setting it forward to Ninja Knight. Ninja Knight dishing it out to the side and trying to find that duck, and around the goalie would be Charlie 13, but he will be stunned out. A good play by Multi. And will be picked up by Hex. Hex sending it up to the ceiling, but it will be picked up by Alikos. Alikos going for that shot off the backboard, and that one is good. And that's the momentum that Nantes needs. Now a 1-point advantage to Nantes off that 17-meter 3 from Alikos. And we are halfway through this first round. And I agree, what a shot. So 4 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Multi to QB, sending it right to Goldfish. Goldfish setting it down and not able to dodge that oncoming Nantes stack. Would be a player from Nameless. It will disable that player, get possession, send it down court, looking for their stacks. To pick it up will be Alikos. Alikos now looking for an angle and going off the backboard and bouncing off Multi's head. So 2 players in that goal for Nameless, but not enough to make the stop. It would ricochet off Multi's head and into the goal. So will be joust advantage back to Nameless. And Multi to QB. So Multi with possession, feeding it left. Getting it will be Goldfish. Goldfish sending it right down to Hunter. Hunter finding that forward pass to Hex. And Hex taking the shot. Alikos was in goal, but really trying to capitalize off that forward momentum. Get him off balance. And it will be cleared towards mid, picked up by Alikos. Alikos sending that pass down to Charlie 13. And that interference in goal by Nantes and off the backboard, but shutting it down as Multi recovering, getting it back to goal. But not able to find the clear. Will bounce off the Geo Hunter now, looking for that clear and getting it through mid. So it will sail down towards that bubble of Nantes. And looking for possession will be Nameless, but maybe ricocheting off the head of one of the players of Nameless. And really gaining some speed and sending up towards the ceiling. An open goal attempt, but Alikos really baiting that shot, shutting it down. So a nice stop from Alikos in the bubble. Will be picked up by Nameless. A stun coming through. Looking for possession at the ceiling will be Swift. Flowing it down, sending it to the back line. So Alikos now with possession. 3-point advantage to Nantes. And finding that pass off the Geo, but that stun coming through. Goldfish sending it right back towards the bubble. And trying to get this in the bubble will be Nameless, overshooting that one attempt, but they have all the time in the world. And they will secure those 2 points, so Hex will find it with that slam dunk. Only a 1-point advantage to Nantes. 2 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. This is still anyone's game, and this could easily be 3 rounds. Alikos to QB, sending it left 2. Swift now with possession. Swift sending it forward. Charlie 13 now looking cross, getting it above Bowtie to Ninja Knight. Ninja Knight sending it back to a freshly back in the game Charlie 13 after that stun, but they go into the hands of someone from Nantes. That stack from Nantes was in position. Not able to find it at the back line would be Swift, but picking up off the wall and going for that long shot attempt. That's going to ding off the crossbar from behind, and looking for this attempt will be Charlie 13, and he will find it in the bubble. So a good play from Nantes. They're going to maintain this 3-point advantage. And your boy Sweatin' coming through saying, let's go Nameless. Has anyone cheered on Nantes yet? Everyone's cheering on Nameless in the chat. So 90 seconds on the clock. Multi-QB sending it right tube. It's not going to be on target. It's going to bounce towards the bubble. But they have this forward advantage as long as they can beat out that stack. But getting to it will be Nantes sending it towards the tube. And the stack's looking to regroup. Looking to get down court. Nantes will get it. Alikos will send it in. That's another 3 points to Nantes. Well, everyone has placed the right bets. Do you guys have a betting server? I don't know about any of these things. I guess the connoisseur votes. I am not a betting man, so 12-6. Advantage to Nantes. Nameless to QB, sending it right. It's going to bounce in the hands of Charlie 13 off the wall. Charlie 13 now feeding it down, but Hex is there. Hex will find possession. Under double coverage, he'll send it forward, getting that pass to Goldfish. Goldfish under pressure himself and not quick to retrieve it in the tube. So Alikos now with possession. 30 seconds on the clock. Looking to put some final points on the board in this first round. Ninja Knight now making that drive towards goal, and Charlie 13 getting stunned out right before he would receive that pass. So Multi will send that clear into the hands of Alacost. 20 seconds on the clock. Getting it to Swift, and Swift will finish it off behind the goal. So it's looking like 14-6 to end this first round. Nameless will have joust advantage. They might have enough time to get down court and get some points, but they'll have to be very quick about it. No, I don't think they will. They will run out of time, and this first round will go to Nantes, 14-6. It looks like we will have some time stoppage. I don't know if that was a pause. I don't know. But Epic Apple saying not for the win. So we've got, I think, like 3 cheers for Nameless, and Epic Apple's coming through saying let's go not. And your boy Sweating saying with the angry face and saying start slow, finish strong, I believe. Looking at these scores, we've got Alacost with 6 points, Charlie 13 with 2 points, Ninja Knight with 2 points himself, and Swift with 2 points, so a good point spread. 1 assist to Alacost, 1 assist to Ninja Knight, 1 assist to Swift. Swift will find 2 saves, 1 save to Alacost, 1 save to the other 2, which are Charlie 13 and Ninja Knight. And looking at Nameless, we've got 2 points to Hex, 2 points to Goldfish, hi, I'm Goldfish, and 2 points to Multi, 2 assists to Hex, 1 save to Hex. A lot of points, a lot of numbers. And Dwup asking, have you heard of Team Fade? I have not heard of Team Fade, but this is a good first round between Nantes and Nameless. Nameless looking for anything. They're looking for their first win of the season. They are 0-4, not maintaining this 2-3 record. And Dwup's saying, I'm still on Nantes for sure. They are solid. Alacost is a very good captain, and Ninja Knight telling me that Hex will be taking the break for up to 5 minutes, so I won't have to keep you entertained for 5 minutes. So chat, give me something to talk about. And your boy Swen saying, aye, it's not about the score, it's about the motion of the ocean. I don't know if that applies to Echo Arena. I think you really got me on that one. Definitely don't know what to say to that one. I mean, all I've got is the ability to read chat right now, and I'm grateful that you guys are typing. But that statement, I don't know what to do with that statement. And Miavra coming through, but Nameless, they want Nameless to win. Give us something, Nameless. I think the last time that Swift was casting by himself, he was singing. I was supposed to be casting with him, and I wasn't casting with him. I ran into some chores that I had to take care of. And your boy Sweating, I feel like it's a curse every time I watch they begin to lose. You know, so I have a favorite American football team called the New York Jets. And as a child, I developed this notion that the only time they're going to win is when I don't watch them. So if I ever want them to win, I don't watch their games. So I can't enjoy their games until I, like, people are like, oh, I don't understand how people have these, like, these notions about teams, like, superstition. And, like, I like New York teams. And New York teams notoriously suck. And they're notoriously fickle. With that being said, we will be underway with round 2 off this neutral joust. And yeah, like Moneyball essentially, but they're not in their top right now. But we give it all when we play, and that's the best way to do it. You gotta play your hardest. Put everything into the game, because that's why you're there to do. And Charlie 13 sending it down to Alacost. Alacost looking for that cross. It's gonna be slightly ahead of Ninja Knight. Stop using that phrase, Sweatin'. I don't know if you're using that correctly. And Ninja Knight will pick it up in the bubble. They'll send it down mid. We'll bounce off that Geo. Up through Trench and into the hands of Multi. So Multi now with possession. Sending it through Tube. It will bounce and into the hands of Nameless. Nameless looking for this 2 points, but not able to secure it. Will be in front of the goal and wide. Hunter VR throwing that shot. So a missed opportunity for Nameless in the second round. And picking it up will be Hi I'm Goldfish. Hi I'm Goldfish sending it down court. Gonna bounce off the Geo down almost into the bubble. And will be picked up by Multi. Multi under pressure from that incoming stack. He's gonna get stunned out, but able to recover it as Hunter. Hunter now sending it back to Hex. Hex looking for an opportunity. They need to get down there. He's gonna go for the shot, but waited just a little too long. Alacost will shut off that angle. And it will now be a clear down towards their bubble, an open goal opportunity, and Swift will find it to 3. So, a tough break for Nameless. I know Miabra's feeling that right now. Hunter VR had that angle. It was, albeit a tough angle, and it would sail in front of the goal. So now these 3 points will go to Nantes. Nantes will have this 3-point advantage. Multi-QB sending it tube to Hyam Goldfish down to Hunter. Hunter looking down outside the bubble, getting it to Hex, but Hex looking at these 3 players from Nantes, opting to send it right back. So Multi at the back line will have it. Slow it down, send it across to Goldfish. Goldfish will lose it off the Geo. He can't afford that right now. Slapping it back to him will be Multi, so good recognition for Multi. And going for that long shot attempt, and someone slapping it towards the bubble. I don't know if that was a back pass attempt. I don't know what happened there. But it almost went in the goal, would ding off the top part of the crossbar. And now with possession will be Nantes, sending that long pass down to Swift. Swift sending it further down court. Nameless overshooting it. And looking for possession will be Alacost. He will lose it. Be back in the hands of Nameless, looking for that clear. Looking for it, but not finding it. It will be in the hands of Nantes. Charlie 13 now with possession, sending it down court. In the hands of Ninja Knight. Ninja Knight looking pretty, sending it up to ceiling and finding it, but Swift taking the shot. Multi shutting it down, Multi getting it out to Goldfish. Goldfish not able to find the clear, but a horrific save from Multi. So Swift now with it, sending it down and forward, but not able to find that opportunity. Not still with it, and finishing off will be Swift from the post. So now 5 points in this second round, going to Nantes. And Brick Wall Multi. I don't know why I want to say Brick Wall Morty. And like eating peanuts with a dry mouth. That's a much better expression than the one you were using earlier that I don't even know if I should be saying on stream. But Hi I'm Goldfish will be setting it down. Will bounce in the hands of Alacost, so not able to capitalize on that joust advantage will be Nameless, but looking to recover it back at their bubble will be Nameless. Will be in the hands of Hex. Hex under pressure, sending it forward. And not trying to read that. It's not going to go through tube. It'll be a slap attempt through the tube from Nameless. It will be picked up by that backstack. Hex now finding that clear through. It's going to bounce towards the wall. And this is another chance for Nameless. They've got Nantes out of position. They've got an open goal. They got to sink it, and it's going to ding. They can't afford that right now. They need to find these attempts, and they need to secure these attempts. So another missed opportunity for Nameless. So 5 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock in the second round. Hex to find it at stealing. And it's not like Nameless is getting outright beat. They just can't find these shots outside the bubble, inside the bubble. And they might be choking. I don't want to say that. And finding that pass behind goal will be Alacost to Charlie 13. And I hate saying choked. It's such a terrible expression. You're getting better at expressions, but you know, choked is like, it's hard to execute. The pressure is on. Everyone doesn't have a good game. There are some games that, you know, you just don't have them in your grasp. And right now, Nameless has this within their grasp, and they're just not able to secure it. So they will pass it up to Goldfish. Goldfish going for that long shot attempt. It will bounce off the wall. A stun will come through. Another stun will come through. Nantes will pick it up. Swift sending it forward to Alacost. Alacost looking good. And Wetton saying they have this, I believe with you. I like both of these teams. I like casting both of these teams. But losing possession and opting to retreat back to the bubble will be Nameless. Sending it back to Ninja Knight will be Non. And Ninja Knight sending it forward, finding it to Nameless. So 4 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Nameless can come back. They can easily do this. They just need to find these shots, and Hex won't find that one. And they'll find that stop right there. Another traded stun will come through. 5 players and 6 players in the trap. Trying to find that possession. Maybe a ceiling shot from Non. It will bounce down towards the floor. Non will be in the bubble. And they will find those 2 points. And I feel it, Miabra. I feel it. They can do this. Nameless just has to get down court, find their shots. You got 3 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. They can put 3 threes on the board. They've beaten not down to the bubble. They just haven't been able to find these shots. So with possession is Hex now. Hex taking his time. They're trying to find these plays. They get it up to Multi. Multi's now got a pass to the floor, but that would be intercepted. They can opt to send it back. Goldfish is now going to send it to the floor, and Hunter is going to take that shot, and that's 2 points for Nameless. They're finally on the board in the second round. So they feel that. They feel that energy, Miabra. Three minutes, 18, 16, and 15 seconds. And counting. The time, is not on their side, but they can easily do this. Not to find it down court. There's a stop. There's a turnover. Nameless going for the clear, but Alikos shutting it down. Alikos now going for a long shot attempt. That one's going to bounce off the back wall. It will be in the hands of Non. They need to get into the goal, but Ninja Knight. They're recognizing that they need to play aggressively. But Alikos hiding in the tube would shut down that clear. And that was the momentum they needed. So Nameless. Miabra's here. They're cheering you on. You gotta do this. Multi now sending it right. Not gonna be on target. It's gonna bounce off that wall and not looking to retrieve it. Getting it off that stack. Alikos down with possession. Sending it tube. These stacks will come through. Not a quick stack from Nameless. But not too fast either. So Hex now with it at the floor. He's taking too much time in the bubble. He needs to get rid of it. He needs to get a clear. He actually finds that clear, but not there from the back stack. Is going to find it, sending it forward to Alikos. 2 minutes on the clock. Alikos now with it. He's got a player at shield. He's got a player behind goal. And just brute forcing that one in the goal will be Swift off the pass to shield. And Snowy Blue saying, it's because you're not playing, Miabra. Am I saying your name right? I feel like I'm saying it like a magician. As if like I pulled a trick out of my sleeve and I'm like, check it out. My expressions are awful too. Take note of that one. And with the stun and the pickup will be Non. And the clear off ceiling. 3 players from Nantes will shoot past it, but Swift will double back, find possession. Nice dive from Multi. Multi making that stop. Multi now sending it through mid. It will bounce off the Geo. Here's an attempt for Nameless. They just can't get it past shield. So they're really having difficulty with these long shots. And it will be a disc at mid. Bouncing around. Multi will find possession. Multi trying to find Goldfish forward in the knot. Court will be picked up by Charlie 13. Now he's going for a long shot. That one's going to be bad, but that's going to be picked up by Ninja Knight. Does a little bit of a twirl and finishes it off at 7 meters. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Snowy Blue. I don't know. I don't know about that one. And Sweatin saying if they connect 1 or 2 of these plays, they can snowball in their favor, but I think there's just not enough time. I mean, I know there's not enough time, but I want to have that positive energy. And Hex now with it. They're looking to put points on the board. They got 20 seconds, but the shutdown attempt and the successful shutdown from Ninja Knight. 4 players in front of that goal for Non, and they will bounce it down towards that bubble of Nameless. They'll pick it up, but Nameless will be able to get that out of their bubble. And Goldfish will get possession, get that stun. 5 seconds on the clock. Counting. And Multi getting it out. And I don't need... Multi now doing a little bit of spin. Like, did that go in? But this will be 15-2. second round to Nantes. And just reading through the chat, it's just like that. That's a Mia bruh moment. So is it Mia bruh? Miabra? I don't know. Miabra sounds pretty cool. And something fell out of my pocket. So Miabra coming through, or Mia bruh coming through saying GG's. Sweat and saying once they get the ball rolling, they will snowball like an avalanche. And Derbreeler saying, yeah, Nantes really earned that win, and Sweating coming through with the GGs. So a good game to both teams. Nameless, you know, had these attempts. They just weren't able to maintain the momentum, not able to find these long shots. And let me read through the stats. Let me get out my reading glass. Actually, let's just be real. I'm blind, so if I misread these, let me know. Is that 7 saves? The Hunter? Let me see this. And that's 2 saves. So 2 saves to Hunter VR, 1 save to Hex, 4 saves to Multi. Multi making all the difference in goal, but not able to find that momentum to convert on these defensive stops. 33 stuns for Hunter, 2 points for Hunter, 2 points for Multi, 2 points for Goldfish, and 2 points for Hex. Now on Nantes, we've got 6 points for Alacost, 5 assists for Alacost. If you if you look at some of the old clips from the last season, you'll see I have an eye patch, and that's because I'm blind and I hurt my eye. And I am really, like, when I say I'm blind, I cannot see, no matter what I do or the glasses I wear. So Swift will find 11 points. Ninja Knight will find 6 points. Charlie 13 will find 4 points. 4 saves to Ninja Knight, 3 saves to Swift. Do you see the ability for Nantes to really rotate out on the back line and shut down these angles? So there were long 3 attempts that were good for Nameless. So Nameless would make these 3s, but a player from Nantes would, you know, pop out from Geo or rotate to the back line and make the stops. But when they had the open goal attempts, Nameless, you know, really felt that pressure and they weren't able to stink them. So with that being said, a great game to both teams. I believe Nantes will be 3-3 or 3-4. And Nameless just trying to get, you know, a win, and I want to see it. I want to see Nameless, you know, find their momentum, find their rhythm, and really secure a win. And, you know, they're a good team, and they can do this. They just need to get their focus right. With that being said, you know, that's the end of this match between Nantes and Nameless. It will be won by Nantes in 2 rounds. And looking at chat, I've got Sweatin', thank you for the compliments. Firetrex, thank you for watching and coming through with the GGs. But with that being said, I have to segue to channel 1, and I'm SputnikKobra. Thank you for watching VRML channel 2, and you all have a great night.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.